Step one, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step two, get some good, some food in you. Step three, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step four, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Crypto, where we turn your early hours in the morning into your edge in the financial world. Today, we've got a couple of headlines. One is about Microsoft and their investors urging Microsoft to invest a little in Bitcoin. And Microsoft kind of doesn't want that. They told them to vote against it. So we'll see how that one plays out. And then we have the U.S. government getting $20 million worth of crypto stolen from their wallets. That's a doozy. I guess they don't know how to properly hold their crypto in a gold wallet. But how are you doing this morning, LBC?
I'm doing well. I think they need to ban themselves from custodying crypto.
Oh yeah. I mean, you would think the government that wants to regulate crypto would be a little bit better at custodying crypto when that was a big thing that they wanted to stop was people self-custodying their crypto. And it's like you would think if this was such a big deal and it's like, oh, we won't be able to see what people have. How are we supposed to tax them? And it's like, you guys can't even do it right. You got your crypto stolen. Sit down. Shut up.
We're supposed to trust you.
Yeah. Uh,
Meanwhile, Mr. Wolf 42069 over here has $53 million sitting in his freaking cold wallet, and no issues.
exactly. Like, it's not that hard. Like, literally anyone can do it. It's simple. You just follow the proper steps. And if of course this is the government and expecting them to follow the proper steps is not something that they're known for. So I saw something online yesterday. It's like name one thing that the government has made better by getting involved in it. I'll wait. And then it's just all the comments are just fentanyl.
Fentanyl production.
Yes, basically. I was like, oh boy, well that was a doozy.
Yeah.
But I mean, realistically, the only thing they've really made better is the postal service.
Guys, it's so easy. Even a caveman could do it.
Oh yeah.
How about that throwback?
They're actually bringing that throwback back. I don't know if you've seen.
Yeah, I've seen him come back.
Oh yeah.
It was nice to see him come back because those are some of my favorite commercials.
Oh yeah, they were so great.
Easy. The caveman could do it.
That we need to make some crypto ads for this channel and just have them on our shorts and just like so easy a caveman can do it and then just teach people like Fibonacci lines. So easy a caveman can do it. This is how you self-custody. So easy a caveman can do it. This is how you find support and resistance.
No, I can't do that. I'm not trying to get sued by Geico.
I think
Shout out to Geico and the gecko. There we go.
I think we could get away with it because it's parity law. You just have to have it 70% different, and you're a-okay, and that's pretty easy to do. Yeah,
70%.
Yeah, my whole
that sounds pretty arbitrary. How do you determine if it's 70% different? Like
with ChatGPT's help.
No, we're not going to be ruled by AI. Okay, it's not happening.
I mean, we're all gonna be ruled by AI eventually. It's okay.
No, we're not. Don't you put that spell on us.
Oh, I'm going to. But let's dive in and get the people prepped for success today. Do you want to be on the screen
Okay.
or do you want to be off screen?
I don't care.
All right, you're gonna be on screen, David. Make
Oh
funny
gosh.
faces as I'm nerdy. So we've got Apple sitting down 0.08%. We've got Nvidia up 0.61. We've got Berkshire Hathaway down 0.62. Amazon is sitting up zero point 0.9. We got P&G still sitting pretty neutral, up 0.02%. ExxonMobil is down 0.57. We got GE correcting a little bit, down 1.07. We got United Health Services down 0.68%. Look at this doozy of a move yesterday done by Tesla, up 21.92%. In the pre-market though, it is sitting down about 2%. So we will take a look at that a little later. We've got T-Mobile sitting up 5.71. We've got Visa sitting down 0.19. We've got Eli Lilly down 1.32. Microsoft is up 0.03. Google is down 0.04. And Meta, finally making a little move up, is sitting up 0.73. On the crypto side of things, we're sitting a little neutral for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin's down 0.46, Ethereum's up 0.33. We've got Solana down almost 2% at 1.97. BNB is down 0.49. We got XRP sitting down 1.09. We got Tron up 0.49. We got Toncoin sitting neutral, zeros on the board. We got Cardano sitting down 0.72. We got Avalanche down 0.93. And Shiba Inu is sitting down 1.52, while Doge is down 2.1. On the economic calendar for today, we don't really have super heavy data. We do have some durable goods order month over month coming out at 8:30. That's kind of the more heavy data for the day. We do have Canada coming out with a little bit of data. New housing price index month over month and year over year. Not going to be as big of a market mover as that durable goods orders for the US though. We are the biggest importer in the world. So knowing those durable goods and the change month over month is going to give you a little sign of the import export and how much debt we're buying up, because that's what a lot of that is countries moving their debt over to us, especially when their economy isn't doing so good. China's manufacturing is up and our buying is not as high as it could be, but that's just them moving their debt over here. You do have the Michigan Consumer Sentiment Final coming out today, so that will be a slight market mover. That's coming out at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Other than that, that's about it. No real big data for the day, besides those two that we kind of just went over. Let me get the fear and greeds pulled up. For the stock side of things, we're sitting at 62, down another point, almost back to neutral, which is kind of nice. What in the actual? I think this thing's broken. It says 0. Extreme fear. There's no way. I'm not trusting that. David, there's your extreme fear.
For what? Crypto?
Yeah, I think this is broken. It
Did
says,
you refresh it?
yeah, I refreshed it. It says 0, but it says no point change. So,
Hold on. Let me
you-
go over. Let me go over to the coin market cap real quick. All right. Let's see what it says. All right, because now the coin market cap, it shows like the entire fear and greed for crypto, not just Bitcoin. It's sitting at 56 at
Okay.
the neutral. So
Okay.
that's for
So
all of crypto. I'm sure the Bitcoin fear and greed is sitting a little higher than that.
probably. Let me get yours pulled up. Oh, I guess not.
Oh gosh.
You never shared your screen with me.
Yeah, I did.
Let me.
It just went away. Let me share again. There we go.
Oh, there we go. All right. Well, you said that's on 56. We're in neutral.
Yeah.
All right. Well, ignore this extreme
But do
fear.
you have me up or something?
No, I was
Okay.
going to see if your with yours was pulled up, but your screen share had went away. So ignore this 0. We are not in extreme fear. That's a lie. That's a big lie. Yeah. So on the liquidation heat map, we do have a decent amount of liquidity sitting below us. It's starting at 67,165 and it goes all the way down to 66,826. So that's the real hot spot on the 24-hour. Could be a very easy grab as well. There's a little bit of liquidity sitting above us at 68,862. Let me check out the 3-day to kind of see. Yep, still sitting where there's really no liquidity on the longer term to either side. So, and kind of same for the weekly. The hot spot is above us at 69,000. So, those are the real hot spots below us on the short term and then above us for a longer term. I don't know if you want to give the Bitcoin overview first or if you want to hop into these news articles.
I can do the Bitcoin overview real quick.
All right, sounds good. I will toss that over to you.
All right. Before we get started, I do want to say good morning to some people in the chat. Good morning, Biomex, Ada Ace, Moho, Al Jr., Bobby Yaz, All Set, French Toaster, hola, hola. And that's it. I almost pooped myself there for a second. Is everyone with a hangover today? I don't know. He's talking about that 0, fear and greed, almost pooping himself.
Yeah,
All right, so yeah, yesterday.
I was very thrown off
What?
by it too. I was like, "There's no way this is correct."
There's no way. So yeah. All right, so sitting here on the daily chart, yesterday we did get a bounce, little bit of a short-term relief, or is the bottom in? That's going to be the big question that I have for today. We'll find out soon enough. Good news is our trend fusion is sitting above the 0 line. However, our money flow is still 7 is hovering above the 0 line. But our volume matrix looks like it's coming down a little bit. Momentum's kind of slow, and now all of this coincides with the pullback. So we could be seeing a move higher over the next couple of days, and this thing could just keep on going, guys. So bear thesis is still intact, but I mean, I could definitely see this continuing, especially since we broke this high, got several candle closes above it. Now, this is the high that I've been talking about that I really want to see broken up here. And I want to see some candle closes above that as well. But right now, we did come down. We back tested this high that we broke out from, and we did get a daily candle close above it. Like it held the price. And then we got an immediate push off of that level. So it will be interesting to see if we can get some follow through and some continuation today. Going down into the lower time frames, though, we go down to the 4 hour, we can see we've broken, this trend line. However, if I put a new trend line on here like this, we can see that we have broken out of that one. And not only did we break out of that one, but let me go down to the 1 minute. Let me take off the fluid trade indicator real quick. Here we go. We can see that we broke out of this downwards trend, came back down, and basically backtested that breakout and pushed higher. Now, the issue that I have right now is that this looks like we're putting in an ABC correction to the upside instead of this being the start of a new impulse. Because of that, I am going to be very cautious with price action today. Because I could definitely see a move a little bit higher today. Let's go to the 15-minute and let's see what we're looking at here. So we did get a break of another trend line, a bullish break that is, right here. And we did break it and then come back down. I don't know if we've really come back down and back tested it. But yeah, we did break this low here. And then we also broke this low, which I believe is more of a significant low to break down here. Now, if I'm looking at this as a range, I'm looking at this high, this low to this high, and then I'm looking at this as the range high, and we could be coming up to target that. Now, if I start throwing on some indicators, we can see that we have a 4-hour order block sitting just above us here that could be a heavy zone of resistance. We do have more sellers than buyers in this zone. So we could definitely see that roll over if price was to get up into it. Let's see, Spaceman, we do have the Monday midpoint sitting right there above that. I believe we also have the New York Open sitting right up above that. Sometimes the best shorts come above the New York Open and the best longs come below the New York Open. It's all relative to price and all of that. So let's see, market dynamics. We see, let's put this on. All right, so yeah. So we're looking at the chart Prime Market Dynamics Pro and the Market Oracle Pro Plus. We can see that on the Market Oracle, we're getting a bounce off of that dynamic reactor. However, our candles are purple. So this means that price action is kind of weak. And we could see this thing just get a little move up today and then roll over down to this bottom trend line and possibly this order block down here at about 66,000. So I'll be watching that 66,000 level. I'll be trying to do as much as I can in the Discord today, in the Piper Academy Discord. Don't forget to join. Link is in the description. I was probably gave more updates and more trade stuff yesterday than I have in a while because I just actually had some free time last night to do that. So, and I'm probably going to be looking for another short because I was already in a short, and now I'm looking to possibly add to my position after taking profit. Now that we've taken this low, I take profit there, and then get a pullback or a retrace, and then that is when I will look for to re-enter on or to add to my short rather. If we pull a fib, we can see that we do have the 786 sitting up here. If I can. Let me go ahead and change this one to the standard fib. Standard fib. All right. So, and we have the golden pocket sitting right there, right below that order block. So, we also see where price sold off right here. So, I would be watching this level at about 68,189 as a possible place to see a rejection because we can see multiple 1, 2, come up to it one more time, maybe even 3, maybe sweep these highs and then roll over, coming into this lower time frame order block here on this 15-minute. So I could definitely see price come up, and then I'll just be looking for some reversal signals coming in, and then yeah, more downside. Because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to give you the bear case and not the bull case, because I don't want to give you the bull case, because then you're just going to FOMO in and then you're going to get wrecked. It's just no. Let's zoom out again. Now, again, it is looking a little more bullish on the higher time frames for now. But we are at critical resistance, as you can see. And so if we get a rollover, we do have the quantum reactor down here. The money flow point of control is also down here at about 63,500. So definitely would not be surprised for price to find its way to that lower liquidity before it shifts higher, if it shifts higher. So yeah, so just steady watching price. This isn't so far. This looks more like an ABC, like I was saying, than an impulse, which an impulse would be pretty bullish. But since it is kind of playing like an ABC, that does give me a little more caution on it being very bullish. So I can definitely see us just tag that high order block and then move lower to this loud order block. And then from there, Bitcoin will have to make a decision. Well, not really from there. The 58K is still the one. That's still the low to watch. So anything above that, it's all just kind of noise until we get another impulse move to the upside or we break that 58K. So do have a bearish divergence in here, hidden bearish divergence in here, and that gave us the pullback yesterday. We'll see if the pullback was enough or if there's more to go. That's going to be it for me. Throwing it back to you, BC. BC. Hey, BC.
Oh, I need to unmute myself. No.
Oh, no, I can.
Yeah, I have the news article pulled up about Microsoft. Let me get swapped over. So, Microsoft shareholder proposes firm...
Shaft?
Microsoft. Yeah, there we go. It is still a little early. Microsoft shareholders proposes firm look into investing in Bitcoin. Microsoft shareholders are set to vote in December on whether the tech giant should publicly assess adding Bitcoin to its balance sheet, a filing with the United States security regulators reveals. In October 24 filing, Microsoft disclosed that the assessment of investing in Bitcoin is proposed to certain shareholders who will vote in a December 10th meeting. Still, the Microsoft board recommends voting against it because they already evaluate a wide range of investable assets, including Bitcoin. The National Center for Public Policy Research pushed the proposal, which highlighted business intelligence firm MicroStrategy's Bitcoin investment strategy, and that it had outperformed Microsoft by over 300% this year, despite doing a fraction of the business of Microsoft. It has also said that the institutional and corporate adoption is becoming more commonplace through spot Bitcoin exchange traded funds. The research center noted that Bitcoin remains volatile but could serve as a hedge against inflation in corporate bond yields. At minimum, companies should evaluate the benefit of holding some, even just 1% of its assets in Bitcoin. Cointelegraph contacted Microsoft and NCPPR but didn't receive an immediate response. NCPPR describes itself as a nonpartisan, free market, and independent conservative think tank focused on securing the liberty of Americans now and future generations. While Microsoft investment into Bitcoin looks unlikely, it accepted Bitcoin payments at its online Xbox store between 2014 and 2018. The firm is more invested in artificial intelligence technology than blockchain. It's kind of a doozy, you know. Microsoft is not on the same page as its biggest investors, where its biggest investors think that Microsoft owning at least 1% of Bitcoin is a very good idea. And, I'd have to concur, where it's like at least own an asset that over the long term, the next 10 to 12 years is going to be going up and you're not going to sell it. It will increase in value and give you some monetary power to borrow against, like MicroStrategies has. Especially if you're going to be in the AI, where it's like AI is going to make you money for sure. Well, like, where should you park some of those profits? I'd say Bitcoin. And its investors agree. You are muted.
I don't see why like any company, large corporation, wouldn't put 1 freaking percent into Bitcoin. Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand it. But
They're a $1 trillion company. You might as well just go park $1 million or so in some Bitcoin.
$1 trillion company.
Yeah.
So just buy 1 Bitcoin.
Exactly. Like,
One. There's only 21 million.
I mean,
Okay. And that's not even what's left in circulation, what's lost in wallets, like it's less than that, it's like more around 19 million or so.
Tesla owns something like 1,100 Bitcoin.
Yeah. Own 1,000 Bitcoin. I don't know. Like, if you could afford it.
They can totally afford it. But apparently,
yeah. Well, when you say a trillion or two, no, they're like 2 trillion, aren't they?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So 1% is a lot of money. 1% of 2 trillion. 0.5%.
That's what I'm saying. At least something. Well, it's like even if it goes to like the whole speculative, even if it goes to zero, you're only losing a slight fraction of your $1 trillion company. I say trillion, but like anything over like 1, 2, 3, that's still a $1 trillion company, and you're not losing anything significant.
No.
Like you still have lots of money to invest because your AI and the plays that you're doing with AI, merging with NVIDIA and ChatGPT, the same way that Apple is. Like, and Apple owns Bitcoin. You're gonna tell me that the next largest tech company isn't gonna own Bitcoin? Their investors aren't with it. They're like, own yourself some Bitcoin, please, because we want that on the balance sheet.
Is it? Do we know that Apple owns Bitcoin?
Yes, they have made 2 large purchases of Bitcoin.
Oh.
Yeah, back in 2018, and again during COVID. They've made 2 purchases of Bitcoin. I don't know how much they're
And
holding.
they're just holding?
Yeah. Well, they wanted to integrate Bitcoin into their Tap Pay, and they've yet to get there. So they're just holding, which is not a bad look either,
I didn't know that. I thought they were. I know Tim Cook was talking about how they were thinking about it, but I don't know. I don't remember seeing anything about Apple purchasing Bitcoin.
Let me pull it up.
I could be wrong. What's up? Hey, I want to give a shout out to the mod queen, Alexandra G. Good to see you back in the chat, and hope you're feeling better and all of that. So, and yeah, it's good to have you back. We missed you the past couple days, so yeah, it'll be good seeing you in the chats today. Should be a good old time.
Well, from what I'm seeing, it says that they don't, but maybe it was just the article with them looking at it.
Yeah, maybe I'm pretty sure they were considering it or looking at it. But yeah, I don't remember them ever saying that they had bought it because that would be pretty big freaking news.
Oh yeah,
Saying that Apple holds Bitcoin. So, and I think they will eventually. Tim
most
Cook has
definitely.
said he owns Bitcoin himself. So, um, and maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was just Tim Cook saying that he owned Bitcoin. Um,
It could have been. It's been years since the headline had come out,
you
so
did say 2018, which was
yeah.
before me getting into crypto. So that's why I was like, I haven't heard of it, but check into it
Yeah.
because it might be true. I don't
It
know.
could have just been Tim Cook back in
Mm,
2018 buying some
Yeah,
Bitcoin.
as Trump called Tim Apple. To his face. So funny. Microsoft should buy it, but if shareholders pass it, then Bitcoin will move forward with buying. What?
I'm not sure.
I think he meant then Microsoft
Microsoft.
will move forward with buying
See,
if the shareholders want it.
yeah. Well, they'll have to. You have to listen to your shareholders when they do a direct vote. So
Hmm.
that's what it is. It's a direct vote on whether what assets Microsoft should be investing in. And
Hmm.
the shareholders wanted Bitcoin to be one of those options. And if the shareholders want Bitcoin to be one of those options, it doesn't matter that Microsoft says you should vote against it. It matters what the shareholders think. Because if you're not doing what the shareholders say, then bye bye all of that money. They're gonna go park it somewhere else.
Yep.
You kind of bent over by shareholders when you publicly traded fund.
I mean, that's the whole point.
Exactly.
Because they give you money so that you can run your operations, but then you got to start listening to people and um, yeah, yeah. But
I can hop
anyway,
over. I can hop over to the second article real quick before
yeah,
we
let's get into it.
take a look at Tesla. I don't know if you want to pull that up in the background.
I'll go ahead and pull that up in the background while you're on that.
All right. So, approximately 20 million in crypto likely stolen from US government. Sleuths Arkham and Zach XBT say. Someone appears to have stolen approximately 20 million worth of cryptocurrencies from wallets belonging to the US government, according to analytics firm Arkham Intelligence. Unusual on-chain activity began at approximately 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, when funds that have not moved for over 8 months were pulled out of decentralized lending platforms Aave. So apparently they weren't keeping it in cold wallets. They were keeping it on exchange like some dummies.
Oh wow.
Yeah, here's the little ending of the wallet address. Received USG seized funds linked to Bitfinance hackers from 9 separate USG seizure addresses, including, here's the address if you want to check it out, an address named in the court documents relating to the Bitfinance seizure, the company wrote on X. The tokens include nearly 14 million worth of AUSDC stablecoin, 5.4 million worth of USDC, 1.1 million worth of USDT, and nearly half a million worth of ETH. While the suspect has not yet been identified, and it's unclear how the US government, which holds over 14 billion worth of a dozen different cryptocurrencies, was compromised. The suspicious account's behavior would suggest this is a malicious operation. Shortly after moving the tokens, the account, which can be tracked here, began moving funds to various non custodial applications in an apparent attempt to wash the funds, Arkham said. We believe the attacker has already begun laundering the proceeds through suspicious addresses linked to a money laundering service. In a point echoed by crypto sleuth Zach XBT, who said it is more likely that the funds were stolen rather than simply moved by the U.S. government when asked by the block. The U.S. government is not going to use switch chain or N exchange, he said. The suspect's wallet currently holds approximately 13 million worth of crypto after he began sending funds to other addresses beginning 0x15D0A and 0xBF6F7, which holds about 5.5 million and 1.4 million worth of Ethereum respectively. Crypto hacks are not an uncommon occurrence. REC estimates that nearly 81 billion worth of tokens has been lost in various exploits since 2011. But even in the world of crypto, the Bitfinex hack stands out. Only about 65 million was stolen at the time, making it approximately the 80th largest loss to date. However, when the government seized the funds from the odd couple Heather Razelham Morgan and Ilya Lichtenstein, the value of the stolen crypto had risen above 4 billion, making it the largest seizure to date. What should happen to those tokens is also hotly contested, though the government has suggested they will return to Bitfinex. It turns out that the U.S. Marshal Service positions were compromised, and it would be the largest surprising chapter in a story that has been unfolding since 2016. This is a very big one as well, because I've been talking over the past several months how the U.S. Marshal Service has been moving over their crypto, and it was suspected that they were moving it over to a cold wallet. Apparently, they're big dummies, and they were putting it on exchange. So,
Unbelievable.
well, it's crazy. It's like, oh, so we took this seized crypto that was stolen off of exchange. So let's put it on exchange. Like, come on now. The whole reason that this was able to be hacked was that it was on an exchange. And instead of being smart and putting it on a cold wallet, you're big dummy dum-dums and you put it on an exchange. Like, did you learn nothing from the people that had stolen it originally? I think it's just funny that you seized stolen crypto and then your seized crypto got stolen. Like,
And people wonder why we question their ability to regulate this industry.
exactly.
I'm telling you, man, we're better off regulating ourselves, okay?
Yeah.
Code is law, and that's it. That's that. Jesus.
I loved saying
Jeez,
big
oh,
dummy
Pete.
dum-dums.
Big dummy dum-dums.
Like, it just makes me think of what was that movie? Oh, Night at the Museum. It's like, you dum-dum, give me gum-gum.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got
All right.
you got Tesla pulled up for the people?
Yeah.
Awesome. Show the people what is up. Because I don't think
Yeah,
it's
so
as
big.
bullish as people think.
Yeah, it's a big 21% move. We are, if we zoom out a little bit, you can see that we are at a macro, at the macro 0.5 retracement level. From this high back in 21 to this low in 23. And we've just been kind of going sideways, we up and sideways, basically ever since. But big move yesterday. However, that did leave us a nice, decent gap here, right here between the 0.382 at $221.99 to 242. Did they go by dollars? 242.82. So yeah, just looking at that, I can, be cautious on that. We got a big, anytime I see a big push to the upside like that, like something really big like that, that to me just smells of a liquidity grab. And I feel like that could shift to the downside. We do have some equal lows over here that I would target for a downside target. I would have as a downside target with this gap down here as well as another point of liquidity. There we go. Or a place where orders might need to be getting filled. So I'm looking at these gaps here and these equal lows. So definitely could see price come down to that area down here, right here at about 158.05. Let's go ahead and zoom out just a little bit so we can take a bigger picture look. This is what I've had drawn up for a little while. It's not what Tesla owners want to see probably, but I honestly don't have. If you've been paying attention to Tesla at all, their sales have gone down, had to drop prices. Their deliveries are not doing well. They've got more competition, period. They just have more competition now. So they're not selling as many cars. And I think this is why they've done a little bit of a pivot towards the AI stuff. And, I guess robotaxi isn't really a pivot, but it's not like your day-to-day driving vehicles. So yeah, I don't know. We are at resistance, but if it can break, then this thing could go. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do a bullish break. Let's see. This is a reversal, so I'll take the inside of the triangle instead of the pole. Anytime it would be a reversal, that's how I play these. And then, yeah, that could get us up to 748. I mean, well, let's see if it broke out today or, soon, 786. So, hey, I mean, if it can break bullishly, but I don't know. To me, that just screams liquidity grab. We're probably going to head down to the downside. We do have a bearish divergence here and a peak seeker on our Prime Oscillator Pro Plus. And if I zoom in a little bit here, we can see that the money flow is still just coming out. We've kind of rounding on our volume matrix, our true sevens below the zero line, and our trend oscillator is just kind of sitting above the zero line for now, but I could definitely see that rolling over. But yeah, we've got a couple minutes, so any thoughts on that, and then we can get into the price prediction contest.
Yeah, I think it's right at that point where it's gonna go back down. Honestly, we have a gap on top of a gap, and
show my chart really quick. So yeah, we're also sitting here at the value area high. So that is also another point of resistance. So just wanted to point that out real quick so you can see it. We're sitting at a value area high. If I take in this whole range, let's see. Yeah, well, we broke above the point of control, but it just came up to the point of control. So if it can't hold it, then yeah, it'll probably roll over. Anyway.
Oh yeah, it's definitely at a point where a short would be a nice option. It doesn't help that they really their Cybertruck, all of that nonsense, under delivering, over promising on a rolling dumpster. So
people just giving like really bad reviews, man. They're saying, panels aren't lined up, things rattle when they drive. It's just like, man, it's just they're talking about the build quality is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. That's been a big problem for them for a while, which is why I don't invest in Tesla. Even if I could make a move up, I don't invest in anything that I don't believe in. And right now, I don't believe in Tesla. I would like to see them fix problems. And if they fix problems, at that point, I would look at investing in Tesla. I don't care if I'm missing out on money on that. I would rather make money in something I actually believe in. So
Yep.
let's jump into this
100%.
giveaway real quick. So
Let's do it real quick.
as we've been talking, Piper Academy is giving $300 away on Halloween
300.
for the Crypto Nightcap. If you check out the Blowfin link in the description and you deposit $50 into your account, you are entered for a chance to win $100. For the morning market report, if you check out the link in the description for our Discord and you become a WAP Upper Class member, which is on sale right now, you are entered for a chance to win $100. For us, if you leave a comment in the video after it is after the live is over with a price prediction for the Binance chart without going over, you are entered for you have that chance to win. So it is the closest to the price when we go live on Halloween. The closest without going over will be the winner. We already have 4 entries so far. We have David Brumbelow, Ombisoft, Ada Ace, and Mr. Man with price predictions. Super easy to get entered. Just leave that in the comments after the video.
Yep. Yeah, leave your price predictions, guys. We want to give you that money. So let's see who can get close to that Bitcoin price on Halloween, and let's see how. Hopefully we'll get more treat than trick.
Someone's gonna win. You might as well just enter for a chance because it could be you.
All I know is that I know we've got like 163K and 178K, so we couldn't have any wider of a margin. So we'll see. But yeah.
Oh, yep, and the last video you can comment on with that price prediction will be Monday's video next week as well. So you have today's video and then Monday's video. So we are keeping track. You can't go back on Tuesday and just leave a comment. I am paying attention, so you can't trick me.
You see, paying attention, guys.
But thanks to everyone that joined the show today. Make sure to tune in for the market report at 9:30 Eastern. I was going to say my time because it's 8:30 Central, but yeah, it always tricks me up. We have the morning market report with Piper, OC Guy, and TradeFly because it's Friday. He will be on there today. Oh, yeah. And then next week on Monday, make sure to tune in to the Crypto Nightcap show with TradeFly and FD White. Other than that, you got anything for the people before we head on out?
No, I just hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical weekend. Go outside, touch some grass, and don't forget the weekends are typically low volume, so they're not the best time to trade. So it is probably best to go outside and touch some grass. It's getting a little chilly around here. You know, if I was you and it was chilly around where I was, I'd be going camping. But I'm too busy for that right now, so I won't be doing that. But outside of that, hope you all have an amazing day and even better weekend. And we'll see you guys in the chats and on Monday morning. Love you guys.
Definitely.
Peace.
Enjoy your weekend. Everyone, wake up.
Today's going to be a great day.